Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nompumelelo Makakula and this is Mommy Diaries South Africa. Today I want to tell you guys about the things that made me regret or hate being a mom, and I think that these are the things that we need to talk about so that other women can be alert and prepare themselves before their little bundles of joy arrive. So I made a list so that I don't forget any point, anything that made me say I don't like being a mom. So yeah, let's get to it. Number one, the fact that I gave birth through C-section haunted me for a very long time. Someone might think, yeah, but you're being ungrateful because umntana uvelile, so ukuthi uvele kanjani, it doesn't matter. I didn't know that. So mina ngokwazi kwami, not ngokwazi kwami, what I thought before I became a mom was that giving birth through vaginal birth, what they call it, natural birth, was the best. You know, hence even the term natural birth. I mean, why call it natural? So it means mina as mama utulumtana ngisi section, my birth was unnatural. So I felt less of a mom. I failed to push my child. So I'm less of a mom. Someone who felt pain, you push umntwana, yeah, manje lo umfazi, you know, she went through a lot and stuff. But to think of it, both moms go through a lot, whether you gave birth through your vagina or usigiwe. I mean, we both felt pain, we both brought babies to this world. So it took me some time to get used to that fact, but then I'm glad that I got used to it. But it haunted me for such a very long time. I remember I used to tell my partner all the time, yo, I feel less of a mom, you know, I'm not woman enough. And he used to say, no, you are a mom, you gave birth to a healthy child, so that's enough. It doesn't matter. So now out there, if you feel like you're not a mom because you gave birth through a C-section, honey, that body went through a lot, and that little bundle of joy came out of your body. It doesn't matter. Number two, I couldn't breastfeed my baby. Yeah, I couldn't breastfeed. Well, but so my mom suggested, which, you know what, sisi umntwana kakasuthi uhlala akhala asitholibisi. Satholibisi umntwana stopped crying. So sathi, you know what, akaphuzibisi kuphela sekele indaba ye breastfeeding, because I tried. There's nothing I didn't try. But I tried everything to a point where I even burnt my breasts trying the EBC and stuff. So I think for such a long time, Nakona, I felt really bad because I really looked forward to breastfeeding my child. So when that didn't happen, I felt guilty. I felt like I'm not a mom enough. Okay, what if we say at least I'll pull me, you know, for like at least 6 months, you know, given I experience nami, but it didn't happen, and I felt really bad. My interest for real. I don't overreact, but I really felt bad. It gave me a lot of stress. And I think is social media. You know, you want experience, you know, when you log on, yo you in, and then if you feel less of a human being, or less of a mom, or less of a woman even, because we want other people's experiences to happen as in Bulanzetu. But motherhood is different for each and every other person. And what I learned throughout my journey of being a mom is that abantu abakufakeli their real experiences on social media. People don't post about their struggles. People will come and tell you how great motherhood is and how great breastfeeding is, as if everything just happens. Can't there's things that you need to do behind the scenes for you to get those results. So yeah, moving on. Number 3, another thing that made me feel bad about being a mom is that I didn't immediately fall in love with my child. Surprising, right? Yeah, I didn't even immediately fall in love. You know how people will go to social media like an hour, okay, I'm exaggerating, maybe one day after giving birth, umuntu will write 10 paragraphs about how meeting their kids made them feel, how it was love at first sight, mtontoni, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't have that. I think I waited for like a month or 2 weeks to have that feeling, and it didn't come. I don't know why, but it's not like I hated my baby. I loved her, but I wanted to feel that deep love, that deep connection that everyone on social media was talking about, and that didn't come. And I was like, okay, what's wrong with me? Am I a bad mom? Does it mean that I don't love my child? To only find out, Duty, when you are a new mom, there's a lot of things that happen, and I think you need to take each day as it comes and don't pressure yourself or want impilama influencer or yama celebrity or whatever. You know, I could be sitting here not feeling that deep connection or love, but be able to go on social media and lie for likes, you know, just to say it was love at first sight, yo, I deeply love my child. I wish I could do that, but I couldn't, because being well, I loved her, but not the way you know. But now I have that connection. I love her too much, but it just didn't happen when I wanted it to happen. So I feel like something is wrong with me. I'm a bad mom for not loving my child immediately. I mean, she grew inside me. I mean, I gave birth to her. But guys, it's okay to take each day as it comes. You are a new mom. Yes, the child is yours, she grew inside you, but do not force that connection to happen. And we must remember, there's this thing called postpartum depression. I don't want to talk about that right now, but it happens. It happens that you don't fall in love with your child immediately after giving birth to them. And yeah, don't feel bad about it. Another thing that made me hate myself or hate motherhood was needing my mom's help for everything. I know it's weird, right? Yeah, I needed my mom's help in everything, and that's okay, because I was a new mom. My mom has 4 kids, so she has more experience than me. So yeah, I was bound to need her help in everything. She needed to be there to show me the ropes, to show me the steps. So it's okay, so that nami in future but I felt bad. Why did I have a child if I can't take care of her? Why did I have a child if I can't do this and that? And now looking back, I'm like, Sisi, bone drama, because I get umuntu ovela, I mean, experience in J out of nowhere. You need people who are going to show you indlela. So by this I mean, do not be afraid to ask for help, and ungali ukuthi abantu bakunika usizo. If someone wants to lend you a helping hand, grab that opportunity, use it, and use it to learn. Okay, do not feel bad about needing help. You want to be strong in whatever, but we all need help. Okay, moving forward, I felt bad about weight gain and stretch marks. Yeah, this has to be the hardest of them all, because before giving birth, I mean, if you go in, and then now you give birth, you have a mum pouch, you've got stretch marks. It was a lot. And I'm surrounded by because so having someone also tell you manju oros, you manju dudla, you manju, and I'm like, guys, this body ukhulisa umntana lo mzimba kuletha umntwana emhlabeni. After lapho lo mzimba lo kumele umnakekele umntwana. So there are a lot of changes that come with being pregnant, and I had to learn and accept that along the way. But the people around me do not make that easy, because they'll remind you with yo manje unonile yo, yo manje inini. And I'm glad I have a partner that tries to let me know, but you still look good, but you're sexy, you look beautiful in that, you know. I think that helps. I know the self-love, but I mean, having people around you tell you, no, but even after giving birth, we love your mom body, you know, it boosts your confidence kancane. But when you're trying to be positive, and then the people around you will just remind you all the time. Even my little sisters, they told me, you kind of feel demotivated, but I don't blame people, because bawazi before when you were still a size 30 or 32. Manjo, yeah, where you are a size 36, 38, 40, and then there's this stretch max, you know, even yourself understand ukuthi. I mean, enye into enza ukuthi ngingakhona ukubopha isisu mangicela ukuthola umntana. Isi-section ebuhlungu. I had to wait for like a few months, because most knees nje kuphela kuba buhlungu somewhere, ukubopha nje kancane kuba buhlungu, you know. So I gave my body a time to heal naturally. I didn't want to be one of those, you know, who come back and say, yep, snap back, because social media, like I said, social media sets very unrealistic beauty standards for a lot of us moms, new moms, or just people in general. And then nami ngifuna ukuba njengaleyo influencer that gave birth today and tomorrow they went back to being a size 30. And I realized, you know what, I'm putting too much pressure on myself and on my body. I actually want to talk more about this thing of snapping back, guys. What's the need? Why the pressure?